Number 17,
Mark finish only third in this group and miss out on those semis. Paul Bray here with you for this game, which should be an absolute cracker and a great start by Denmark. He's got a bit of pace, blast. A little bit of room to breathe in the defense as Makieva goes around and drops back in, straight through the middle. Dimitrieva, simple as anything, just went in on the line. There she goes, and just opened the door. Vedekina scores then her first of the game, 13th in the competition. Bobrovnikova has gone off. Vedekina on into the wing. Toft read it all the way, moved out. It was a poor shot. 1 minute and 18 seconds. Vedekina almost overstepping. Dimitrieva. Oh, brilliant. Just shows the strength in depth of the Russian team, that they can be missing so many players. As Toft makes a fine save off the captain. But it says a lot that the Russians are still able to put up such a hugely competitive team. That's nice. Can't have more than a couple of passes left as Dimitrieva does her usual tough defending role in the center with Makieva. Brilliant. Brute force in the end does it. She thought she'd done two and then the extra. The referees disagree. Well, she teed that up from about 15 meters out. Oh, yeah, the little shuffle. In Moscow now at CSKA. Handball. Oh, misread. The doctor's decision on what happens next. Dimitrieva right up in the corner. So suspension is served out, and it's Maslova who's come on. Number 61. Again, Dimitrieva. She's got strings of clothing coming off because of all the resin on her fingers. Meanwhile, Dimitrieva continues with a fourth goal. Trying to catch the Russians in phase two. It's too late now, they're in position. But into the line. Lovely service and fantastic finish. Benson giving nothing away in defense. And that's a good breakthrough and fairly typical action by Bobrovnikova. With a double suspension, there's huge space for the wing or the middle. And this time it goes in. Miarai. Attack of the game maybe. Handball drops back in on the line. The Russians push up deep to stop any long-range drive, but Bugor smuggles through. First goal of the game, and it's almost on the buzzer. That was not the best of Bugor's shots, and the goalkeeper will feel she should have got it. But the Danes will be very happy. Russia could make do with a draw, but certainly at the moment they are struggling and not looking as if they have the solutions in attack, with the exception. Handball comes around, Højlund. Straight through. She goes around looking for those gaps, and Højlund is having an absolute blinder of a game. Norway. No one was able to put up too much opposition against them. Skora-Bogachenko, well, that's more like it. So she manages to turn very nicely. Makieva again doing huge work on the line to create. Handball. Højlund again goes looking for the gap. Oh! Well, they kept her out this time, but even from the back. And the Danes break. Miarai, Hosted. Rai again into the wing. Jørgensen, yes! And the back player. First half being used as a wing early on here. So play resumes after the team timeout for Russia, their second one. Skora-Bogachenko through the legs of the keeper. Mark again with his very quick throw-offs. Oh, lovely sidestep. Handball, that was beautiful. Rai managed to release the ball despite the attention of the defender. First half, 13-9 to Denmark. It started at a slightly quicker pace here. Dmitrieva, her team in contention, but the Danes give them absolutely no time to recover. Brilliant, Handball. Russians have just got back in defense, finding Toft a bit of a handful at the back. Handball, Højlund into the wing, decent angle. That's saved, is it? No, she got both hands on it. Gets enough power that it goes straight over the keeper. That was just brute frustration, I think. That Russia have now used all but Sabirova, Malashenko, court players in their attack. And who else? Dmitrieva from 10. Very economical with it as well. I mean, a penalty she hadn't scored anyway. Iversen touching the arm. Losing both, but by slim margins, 25-27 and 26-29. Ah, good, powerful run through. So the third time in the competition that that's happened to her. Iversen now on the line, remembering that Handball is on 2-2-minute suspension. Norway, who ironically should have been their co-hosts of this Euro, but had to abandon that 2 weeks before the event. And Denmark did well to pick that up and host the group in Kolding as Skora-Bogachenko. Iversen drops in again. Højlund follows her into the wing. Now there's space. Yes. What a great game. Half of the draw. Russia will not want to settle for the 5th place playoff, which is what will happen to them if they lose. That's one back. So the Danish coach in his first major tournament in charge of the national team looks to be taking them through to the semi-final unless Russia can find some. Well, it seems that Sedoikina. Dmitrieva, time isn't on her side, she knows it. Scores her 9th goal of the game. Very well indeed to break through, and Handball couldn't do. Oh, intercepted. There's an empty goal down the far end. They can almost walk it in. Sedoikina seemed to have little interest in going in goal. There was the interception. Hosted looked to see who was up, and it was Jørgensen. Dmitrieva, Skora-Bogachenko. It's all going through the motions now. Lovely little assist there by Dmitrieva, finished off by Larionova, her 2nd goal at the Euro. And that is it! Denmark are in the semi-final of Euro 2020 on home ground.